Alrighty, you guys, welcome back to a brand new episode here on
The ankle.
Hey Amber.
I hate you like I'm young.
This video is so raw, you guys. Fuck. Fuck me! And that's when I noticed the cold breeze. The ankle's a little mean. The ankle, the elbow, the fucking little tiny stick that he probably has is gonna post it. I'm just so fucking done.
So, good to you guys. I hope everyone's having a beautiful and wonderful Friday. Members, happy Thursday. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, like and subscribe, become a So, y'all know the deal by now. Apathetic facts, give them a like, give them a subscribe. We are diving on into Amberlynn Reed says she fell and needed rescue. Now, who'd she call? Her mom? Probably the only way she could get her over there into that bed-bug-ridden house, apartment. But yeah, so I mean, that's the plan. That's the plan. I do remember hearing about this, but like everything else, they breeze through it so quickly that we know that's not how Amber operates. She's going to milk something for weeks on end. So I don't think that actually happened. You know, maybe she fell, but I don't think she needed anyone to come get her or whatnot. She probably just crawled over to a bed or something. Who knows? However, I do find it interesting that during Beck era, she would claim at least that she could get up by herself, but now and from Feline era, she apparently can't. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah. That's the plan, y'all. Thank you so much, as always, you guys. I hope everyone had a wonderful week. And with that, let's dive right on into this. Shall we? I hate this clip so much. It's not Appa's fault.
Hey girls, so Amber claims she fell in the shower, couldn't get up, and had to crawl to her phone to call her mom, who had to leave work, to come pick her up off the floor.
Sorry, not to laugh, because, like, if that really did happen, that is serious. But, like, imagine telling your boss, sorry, I have to leave. I have to go pick my 600-pound daughter up off the floor. Fuck.
And right on cue, she announces she may be going.
I'd be like, well, are you hurt? Can you stay down there for like another hour or so? Like, let me just finish my shift.
Back on a GLP-1, again, because nothing says, new era, quite like a medical emergency followed immediately by a weight loss storyline.
Of course.
It's almost like we've seen this exact cycle before.
You guys, it's because the bottom of her feet are so soft.
About 47 times.
ALR, are you opposed to meeting people like IRL? Like,
fuck, I always forget we don't put it up in that corner for these videos. Sorry, Appa. All right, continue on.
Not like people, just saying the host. Are you opposed to that?
No, I even told Keem, because he's the one who brought up Oklahoma being a spot.
Okay, hold on, sorry. Not like what she's saying matters, but I did see there's a channel that's been uploading some of the VC chats that Amber puts up. I fear, since we're not in sync with this, that like they might be all over the place and we might have absolutely no idea when, like, time-wise they go with, but let me know your thoughts on that.
Where Fat Camp might be. And I literally told him if it was close to me, like, it would be an easy yes, like, I will be there.
It could be down the street. She wouldn't show up, dog.
But it's just different for someone who's over 500 pounds, who has 3 pets.
She's over 600. Mind you, she's over 600 pounds. The scale said 300 kilogram.
Needs certain accommodations. Like, it has nothing. Like, I've heard rumors where people are like, Amberlynn just doesn't get to choose the angles. I don't care if you look at my fupa from the left side, the right side, the underside.
Ew.
I don't have a fupa. No, you don't. You know what a fupa? It's not your belly. But it's not your belly.
We all know I'm 500 pounds. I'm not a...
It's not your belly.
You know, I am a dainty girl. We can say that. But
ew. That's
not the issue. It's just, the issue is, like, deeper stuff. And it's not worth it to me.
It's deeper as in what way?
Business.
Come on. I think, listen, last year Billy the Fridge went, and he's a bigger fellow as well. So he's shown that someone that size can make it happen.
It's because she needed to see her girlfriend, who publicly mocks her on TikTok.
That's cool. I'm not going.
Sad. Regardless if you go or not, right? I think that if Fupa does have a chance to go.
Also, I saw a clip of her doing recently some tarot readings, and she got super fucking racist with it. Disgusting, Amber. Absolutely disgusting.
And all of a sudden it's like, hey, Fupa, by the way, you know what? We're going to welcome you into fat camp. I think that'll entice you to go. I really, truly do, because it'll give you incentive.
Keem won't allow that.
Phantom with the...
Honestly, I think you could even offer Amber money and she wouldn't. Like $100K and she wouldn't go.
20, shout out to the gorgeous queen of the bus, Fupa. See, shout out. See, yeah, look.
I love
Fupa got
spite
fans.
money. Spite money feels better than, like, money from, like, people who love me. Sorry. So spite...
Well, you hear that, baby? She really appreciates you guys.
money, when people pay out of spite just to piss me off, it actually makes me kind of horny. So...
Ew. And again, my stance that Amber is a sexual predator continues.
Thank you,
Saying it,
Phantom.
so.
I know she wants to meet me in person.
You want to meet me in person? You want to be under my fucking lymphedema flaps? Stop
Ew, is that what Tommy said to you?
fucking around. No, but the truth is, okay, so...
So is that what the liver tit is lymphedema? What percentage of Amber is lymphedema and what percentage is actually Amber? Jesus fuck.
I was kind of in a predicament. It's kind of embarrassing. So I take a shower before the show, right? And I'm getting ready, da-da-da. I used a lot... Sometimes I use a lot of conditioner and it gets, like, slippery.
I just know her hair is greasy and gross.
I fell in the
I don't mean to
shower.
lie. I don't mean to lie. You fell in the shower. No, you didn't. Stop it.
And I could not get up. Stop.
I mean, if it actually did happen, it is kind of funny. I could just imagine her
It's not funny. And now I'm, like, limping. I have
like
to,
making that peanuts noise whenever they slip, like.
like, call my
I
mom
can't
and
do it.
everything.
Well, I mean, look, part of me
Oh, Pokey.
wants to say I'm sorry, but the other part of me is like, you know, you've been kind of a bitch to people lately. So
That, and hey, maybe it's a wake up call. Lose some weight.
kind of like,
No, I haven't.
you haven't been a bit. Come on, LR. You were totally yesterday.
I literally fell and could not get up. Like, people call me a turtle. I was actually turtling.
The part that really
I would think she's more like a cockroach that got stuck on its back.
stood out to me wasn't just the fall itself, it was what she said next. She described being stuck on her back, unable to get up on her own.
We know Amber doesn't fall on her back. She falls forward. How would she fall where the weight isn't?
Because if you've been watching for years, you've heard this conversation before. This was one of Amber's biggest fears. This exact scenario. Living alone, falling, and not being able to get up. And she herself acknowledged that risk years ago. She knew it was a real possibility.
Amber, when you
Yeah, but I don't think it actually happened. So, now what?
Say you're fearful being on your own to your size. What exactly is that fear that worries you? Heart attacks, strokes.
Well, a heart attack or a stroke will happen even if you have someone next to you, Amby, so sorry to break it to you.
What if I fall in the shower?
That's why you need to get those grippy things from the shower so you don't fall. And they
Well, that too. Look at the face she's making. Like, how dare you? How dare you actually give me solutions instead of just doing what I want?
you get like if you need one of those handles, you can install those.
Oh, well, she did move to a handicap accessible apartment building, so. But I don't know as though I'd trust her pulling all that weight up on a fucking rail.
wrong. Yeah, I had to literally
Wrong.
crawl to the sink to get my phone to call my mom to come get me. And then, like, the people at the office, oh my god.
So
I
don't-
can't even.
You couldn't crawl out? You couldn't. You were wet, Amber, so you would have just slipped right on the hardwood floor like a fucking seal. Hey, there you go. I shouldn't laugh, it's serious, but like, something tells me she's the one sitting here making a joke out of it.
And that's what she gets.
So now I'm like,
But there's going to be one night where she can't reach her phone, can't get to it, blah, 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 and she's going to miss her live stream time slot.
limping because I hurt my leg bad, bro. Like, my leg hurts so bad. Like, I'm surprised I'm even here right now.
Keemstar earlier made a declaration that Local Glass can no longer focus on ALR too much.
Yeah, I saw that.
Hey, LR, how you feeling
That's so fucking annoying. Telling people what they can and can't talk about.
about it? How you feeling about it?
Well, it's just kind of crazy because Keem doesn't listen to a damn word I say, but he always listens to Yo Mama. Because Yo Mama made a very good point last night.
Okay.
That,
Well, I'm
like, Yo
sure.
Mama wanted me to come over here to get away from
Doesn't your mama still hate you? I kind of love that for him.
the detractors and to be in a community.
It's Peace Day,
You're
Fupa. It's
so
Peace Day.
ugly and annoying. Be in a community of people where we're all like, you know, we hate on each other, but we also like love each other. Like, it's not like
Ew. Yeah. See, that's why I don't like the LCU, with all due respect.
everyone against one person.
Mhm.
And Yo Mama made Billy cry, I guess. And then Keem told Yo Mama, lighten up on Billy because you made him cry. And then Yo Mama's just pointing out Keemstar's hypocrisy. See, thank you, Yo Mama, because it's true. Glass was like very focused on like hating me and talking about me every single day, whether it's like a title or a thumbnail. It was always about me, and it's like I'm trying to like get away from all that. And like Keemstar
So, don't pay attention. It's a single live stream. Is it that hard?
allowing that was just kind of fucked up, in my opinion.
Well, isn't that
Womp womp.
convenient? Because literally yesterday, and I mean yesterday, Amber went out of her way to say she supports all the other LCU channels using her face, her name, etc. in their titles and thumbnails.
Oh. How convenient.
She said she doesn't care, that she understands, and she supports it. Fast forward 24 hours, and now suddenly it's a problem and suddenly it's disrespectful. Now
It's because someone else gave her the idea. Amber never has a fucking clear idea, and at least she gave someone credit for this when it was Yo Mama's. So she would have never fucking thought that until someone else came up with it.
suddenly it needs to be addressed, on stream, in front of everyone. She knows exactly what she's doing. She says she doesn't care, waits a day, then pretends she does.
Plus, to be honest, Amber's so damn lazy and has nothing to talk about except herself. She should want other people talking about her more. That gives her more things to respond to.
Because now there's drama, now there's tension,
Yep.
and now there's a reason to pull that person into the show and make it a whole segment. And that's why I want to roll the clip from yesterday. So
Everything, it might not be like calculated long run wise, but it's calculated from like thread to thread, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like one storyline begins, and as they're halfway through it, they probably already know what it's going to segue into.
you can hear, in her own words, exactly what she said.
I'm going to be quite frank. I support everyone in the LCU to be successful. And you know
Yeah, we did see this.
what? Like, however Zay feels about me and the mistakes I've made in the past, it doesn't affect the way that I feel about her. I like Zay. I think she's a good host. Like, get it. Like, put me in every
I'm still so confused by what that is.
thumbnail, every title. I support, you know. So that's the tea about that. Listen, I'm going to be honest. All right. I'm okay. I messaged Zay like a week ago, and I was like, girl, I support, like, I'm going to be quite frank. I support everyone in the LCU to be successful, in my opinion.
Well, to be
To be fair, where did she say to use her name and whatnot? Well, Zay. So, and the conversation was on Zay talking about her. So I guess it's implied.
fair, like, because you had permission to stream on your own channel.
I might be the dumb one there.
You know, like you're kind of going back into the right. I'm just saying, it's the truth. When you put up that first stream on your channel, you're like, I'm willing to go back into the shit. So
True, period.
you saying that is kind of, it's a little hypocritical. Saying,
Why are you always against me?
I'm not against you, Laura. I'm
Oh
just
my god. Why do you always say stupid clockable shit, Amber?
saying.
I've never heard you be against Fupa, not one time. So I'm not going to let down like my fans over on my channel. So that's why I am going back. Plus, I want to have like two.
Mind you, she hasn't come back. And she deleted that very taunting community post, which is like, why would you leave that up? Stupid.
Jobs. Like, I want to have one here and one there. I think it'll be good for me, and I don't want to let my fans down. So,
Oh, honey, too late for that.
I respect it.
You say you don't want to let your fans down on your channel, but you're letting all of your LCU fans down by not going to Fat Camp.
you're exhausting, bro.
She doesn't give a fuck about any of them.
Did you see Keem coming up here to fight for you?
No. But would he come up here to fight for me? Yes. Bitch, I could read
You are the pay pig, Amber. My God. Oh, it's so annoying.
a book faster than you can fart.
Jesus. Yeah.
What?
Man. Fupa sent me
That didn't make any sense. What?
her thing. We're going to show it here in a second.
I didn't, so that means I'm not leaving.
So you're not doing your job?
Listen, you have to.
She never is.
All right, you have to. This is a part of the thing, okay? This was Fupa's live weigh-in right here. Right
I
here.
have to do it, and I'll be back.
Oh, it's not sharing.
Hey,
Why
you
is
do
it
it
not
on live
sharing?
stream.
I'm not. I'll be back.
So here we go.
What?
She's back.
That was boring without me. Okay.
Oh my
Where do
God. So
Honestly, it was probably a relief not having her there. That's what I've noticed. Every time Amber isn't there, they fucking love it.
you fell in the shower, and Mama ALR had to come help you out. So is your leg a little bruised? Are you a little limpy right now? Like, what's happening with that?
Yeah, it hurts a lot to walk, so I'm just gonna
There's
be
some,
lazy today.
You're lazy every day, dog. Do you even get above 1,000 steps? I would call it mean. It's a little mean-spirited. I would like to see the limp.
all right, guys. So here is. Oh, all right. So it's in the side check. So we have 526.2.
I don't buy it.
That is your weight right now. 526.2. Are you up or down from last week?
She ain't actually, well, she is stepping on the scale, but we saw when she tried to step on it, all fucked up and everything. There ain't no way that's her actual weight.
Up.
You're up. Beautiful. I mean, yeah, like,
I'm swollen.
Foop, I have an
Yeah, swollen.
idea. Tell me what you think about it. So she fell in the shower. She's came in fans from the live weigh-in. She took a picture. I think she needs to exercise.
Of course.
Hey,
No, my
She
leg
needs to take her
hurts.
ass-
Keem wants the
My knee hurts.
everybody to start doing a little bit of cardio, a little bit of workout. You know what I mean?
I'm not exercising. I'm swollen. My leg hurts. I fell. I had to crawl.
Oh, you poor thing. You poor thing. Amber, you're 35 years old. You should be able to pick yourself up off of the floor. Okay. Alright. Because there's nothing really wrong with ya other than the obvious.
No one cares. Anyway, she's gonna
All that to say. Thank you, Fupa.
exercise for every 50 that gets dropped tonight. She's gonna exercise.
Yep.
No,
So
I'm not. No, I'm not.
Fupa said it. For every
She'll try to move her big toe, if that's good enough.
50, she will get up, walk to that wall, and walk her ass back.
Lupa said it. Oh my god. I don't want Ken ever to be here again.
See, this is
I imagine to get Amber moving in the morning, like get the circulation flowing and everything again, she has to do like the whole Kill Bill thing, like wiggle your big toe.
why Keemstar needs to send that camera crew that he's been talking about.
No, just
Camera
leave me
crew.
the
That'd be so fucking funny. Keem needs to install 24-hour live cams in Amber's apartment. That's so voyeuristic and weird. But holy fuck, could you imagine the money he would make? Could you imagine? And maybe then that would actually prompt Amber to like take care of shit, like her animals and cleaning and whatnot.
bro. I've had a bad day all day. It's not fair that conditioner just ruined my whole day.
If we had a camera,
I'm not buying that the fall actually happened, y'all. Call me maybe stupid for stating the obvious.
crew there, we could have got all this on video.
Okay. Yeah, well, I'm naked.
And it wouldn't have
You're
been
such
AI.
a
They can
weirdo,
blur it
bro.
out. They can blur
You
it
wanna
out.
be
It
under
would've
every
been
one of my
funny as
rules,
fuck.
bitch.
I would have laughed my ass off.
Just one giant pixelated square.
I eat
Can we
myself to 500 pounds.
Can we have some?
Well, I bet it sounded so weird too. The liver tit hitting the tile.
Decent decorum on Low Cow Bus. I know that's hard to do.
See, no one wants me to walk to the wall because I'm limping and they love me and they don't care about the directions you give me. You are not the fucking boss here.
Actually, I want to see the limp. Do the limp.
So,
Did fall.
bro, I'm telling y'all right now, when we had
So
when we
annoying.
had the discussion, she was crying, she was slinging snot, she was like, "I can't do this." I'm like, "You better show up to your show, Amber."
I literally was not even going to come in today.
He called Keemstar, whining and complaining, just like she always does.
Okay. He called me too.
No, you
Just
called him because you wanted
We have
to
big
say,
boss
oh,
meetings, me and Keem.
Oh, yeah.
I bet, Amber.
Amber wanted a day off, poor baby.
And now I'm forced to be here. That's dumb.
Yeah, because Keemstar put your ass in your place, didn't he?
Well, to be fair, if I fell in the shower, depending on the severity, unless I cracked my fucking head or somehow broke something, yeah, your ass is still going to work.
My leg is hurting how it's positioned right now on this fucking small chair that I broke.
I guess you need to get a scooter like Foodie, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna sit in my scooter while I live stream here. I'm just gonna be on my scooter. Like, you're
That'd be funny.
stupid as shit, bro. Like,
Now
your
you're
brain
not
doesn't
even
work.
She'd have to sit at like an angle or sideways.
Walk around your
Your
apartment.
brain don't
You're
work,
like
bro.
me?
I'm not doing
Oh, that's rich of Amber to say.
this anymore.
No, stop it. Stop it. Okay, listen. People say you have the habit of wanting to quit every single day. People say you have the habit of wanting to do that. You have to stay, Amber. This is good
I
for
know,
you.
because the LCU is nothing without me.
I wouldn't go that far.
I mean,
No, Amber, because without them, you'd be going to jail for being unable to pay your taxes.
Everybody off.
Big Alberto
That's all
Felon
time.
couldn't get up without her mom.
That's not true. You don't go to jail if you can't pay your taxes. They do give you some time to like figure the ish out, and you can even do a freaking payment plan. But
Rolling on the floor laughing emoji. That confirms the jaded Francisco fight story. Turtle emoji. Turtle
oh,
emoji. Turtle emoji. 30-something giant baby. Spouting whale emoji. Spouting whale emoji. Spouting whale emoji. Mommy help me, I can't stand up, knees weak, back
oh,
wings heavy.
bat wings heavy. Goddamn.
Uh-huh.
She has to do 2 laps to the wall and back.
oh,
Keep that in
yeah.
mind.
That's
Yes,
Keep that in
limp,
mind. Yeah.
limp,
Please don't,
Lynn.
because my leg hurts really bad.
no one cares about
I
your
might have to go to the like urgent care ER or something after this.
Again, I know it's a troll. I know it's a troll. I know it's a troll. But good God.
How do X-rays
No
work
one
for
cares
you?
about your legs.
Like a normal X-ray can.
You know what? Treat her like a horse. She breaks her leg. Well, I'm sorry. That's it. Sorry. That was really bad.
That's fair.
No, they need one for the elephant.
No, I can go in a CT scan circle. It's tight, but I can go in.
Circle. You circle. There's no way she fits in that. A CT scanner? There's no way she fits. She has to go to the zoo.
Stuck in one.
I was afraid I almost did one time. Zeta, come up here. I have a question.
She sounds so dumb. That's how you know it's all fake.
Stay suited.
So Amber calls Zay up, and suddenly the confrontation she was so ready for turns into a conversation she immediately backs down from.
Well, of freaking course, dog. The same shit with Tammy.
The anger and
Aunt Tammy. I mean, I forgot there's multiples now.
attitude disappears, and now she's agreeing with the same person she was just upset at 5 minutes ago, which
Well, yeah, she always kisses ass in front of the person, and then, you know, behind the scenes, once they hang up, then she's talking shit.
tells me this was never about being upset. It was just about creating a moment.
I'm just curious, like, what she thinks about, like, because I don't watch Glass, so I don't know her opinion. I'd like to speak to her
A girl, bye. You say you watch every show.
personally. What she thinks about, she can't be like a detractor channel anymore. I want to know how she feels. I want to know if she's going to change up her description and if she's going to stop putting me as all thumbnails and titles.
Welcome to the bus. How you doing?
Again, it's just because your mama gave her the idea to think of it that way.
This evening.
Fantastic. I heard I was summoned.
You did a nail art to the floor.
How do you, because I don't watch Glass, I can't, my mental health, okay? How do you feel about
What's it matter, honestly, at this point? It's in the dumps either way.
the announcement that Keem posted?
I feel 100% fine. I mean, we've never been Amberlynn Reed 100% only channel, so it's not really going to be changing our content that much. I mean,
Okay, so my question is, why are you making every title about me? So when my last host left, you still made the title about me. Why?
yeah, that's an easy answer because 90% of the time when the title was about you, we had some sort of back and forth that day. So you had either said something about us before, there was something for us to comment on about something you said about our show.
So I'm like the hyper focus of Girl World. Let's be so freaking real.
Side-eyeing that comment.
Do you think that you're going to change the description in your on your channel because it literally says
Say your
Girl
name.
World, but everyone like literally knows you mean me because I very rarely see a title or thumbnail without me mentioned.
I think that you've
But Zay could also be talking in reference with you and the audience, which the audience is Gore World.
assumed yourself to be the queen of Gore World. I think
I
that
am.
that's your opinion. I mean, we would consider Foodie Beauty to be the queen of Gore World.
Honestly, period. Period. Foodie's kind of been carrying it lately and just all around entertainment. I don't even give a fuck about Amber anymore. Which I never saw the day, or thought I would see the day, where Foodie surpassed Amber.
Does she make as much money as me? Does she get as many views?
Well,
No,
she also got demonetized like you did.
Okay, but when me and her were both on YouTube, her got like 5,000 views, while my vlog.
Well, not true. Not true. The streams where she was acting a damn fool got a lot of views. Like, she blew up again. It was like the old Foodie Beauty's back.
Vlogs would get like literally 60,000, so we can play this game all day long if you want.
I mean, that's your opinion. I'm just saying, in our opinion, we find Foodie Beauty to be the queen of Girl World. So
Yeah, Foodie Beauty's more entertaining, hands down. Doesn't really matter about the views, to be honest. Only a lol cow would sit there and be like, I get more views. Shut the fuck up.
And then just stick to reacting to her, maybe. Yeah?
She's not even reacting to you. Oh my god.
I think I came up here and said that's in fact what we were gonna do, so I don't know why you're telling it to me like it's a matter of fact, but yeah.
Amber created Girl World, but Foodie Beauty clocked in and started working overtime. Amber gives you edited excuses.
Can I also go out on a little bit of a branch and say that I think Amber has some slight ill feelings, or like the same kind of feelings that she had towards Jessica, if you remember, from, Destiny's older roommate, the stripper. She always like had a kind of inherent animosity towards sex workers or, professional dancers. She's always had a slight ish against women that were conventionally attractive and used that.
Foodie gives you live footage of the bad decisions as they're happening.
Foodie is willing to travel for
Period.
content. There's that.
And dick.
That is true.
No, she's willing to travel and because she's not like legal in a certain country, so she has to travel so she can come back to that country. Clocked. Anyway.
You're so stupid. I can't believe you're about to make me defend Foodie Beauty. Bitch, you had your mom drive you for some ass, okay? Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Keem, rent her. You know what? Keem. You know how Karina Kaboom has been saying that Amber should be paying for a car service? Keem, rent a short bus for her. Just do it. Just do it. I understand that's an offensive joke to make. That's why I made it.
And I'll give Foodie the points of when she heard about Glass and reacted to Glass, she said, oh wow, that's kind of funny. My life's kind of boring, but she laughed at it. So seems she's taking it pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I want you to know that like Foodie Beauty is not an LCU host. So if there was a show just dedicated to her, she would feel the exact same way as I feel.
Honestly, if Foodie were to go on there again, I bet she would make a lot of fucking money. And I would love to see her go on just to surpass Amber for an episode. Truly.
We thought that we could have a fun little back and forth, but if you don't want to do that, that's all good, and we'll just move our content on to something else. We don't ever need to talk about Amber. That doesn't bother us.
I don't mind. I was just wondering. I had a few questions. That's all. Yeah, but I want to go. I want to ask another question. Imagine the roles were reversed, okay, and it was someone else trying to profit off of your name in particular.
And they did.
That's the name of the game, bitch. That's the name of the game.
You're kind of like a hypocrite a little bit, and I'm like saying that like with peace. Like I'm not trying to just like be mean to you and attack you, but
How's that make her a hypocrite? She said that's fine.
I know very little of you, but from what I have heard, there were things like when you first came here, there are things that you didn't want to talk about, and like you wanted people not to talk about those things. It's like, why don't you respect other people? But do you remember how it felt?
I really don't care anymore. That's
you don't seem.
And Ken could back me up on the fact that Test was my detractor channel in this LCU. I was in every thumbnail, every title, every episode was me for 2 hours every day. So yes, I've gone through that. And you know what? I toughed it up.
Do you consider yourself a girl's girl?
No.
Oh, Amber, you are not the one to be making this fucking argument.
Oh.
I've never once
said I'm a girl. Not gonna like that.
That's fine.
But
I'm not a girl's girl. I respect other women who respect me. I don't have to respect all women. Absolutely not.
Yeah, I feel the same way. Honestly, I'm actually exactly the same.
No. No. Amber has an inherent distaste for all women.
same, and I got called out for it like the last 3 days in a row. So that was fun. Yeah, as long as it's like not crossing a line, like I'm okay. And you know what?
Who's to decide what that line is, Ambi?
Is crazy. When I first moved here to Oklahoma, like my mom, she sat me down and she was like, "Do you notice how people look at you in public?"
Oh, and let me guess, Amber was like, "Mom, I'm famous. Of course they're staring at me."
And I was like, "No." So I think because I've been fat my whole life, I've gotten used to like baseline fat phobia, the weird stares, probably the weird comments, and I don't even notice, you know?
Oh, no, I think you're so zoned in on not collapsing that second that you're not paying a fucking lick of attention to anything around you. Also, like, I understand how it's hurtful, okay? I don't want to negate that. However, let's be so fucking for real. If I was 600 pounds and had the legs of Ambeast here, I would understand if people would just kind of be, in a lack of better terms, morbidly curious.
But yeah, I'm totally fine. Go for the memes, girl. I support it 100%.
Some people were
Especially when she goes out wearing the shit that she fucking wears. Come on, dog. It's like she's asking for it to just be stared at.
upset about the fact that we were told to just stop talking about you 100% when they felt like we hadn't been talking about you 100%. 24/7 makes it seem like our entire channel was about you when we had
Right.
already been moving the direction off of you.
Well, see, and that's why she's now bringing you guys up again. Because you were stopping talking about her. As soon as someone stops talking about her, then she starts talking about them in hopes that it'll just lure that sad, pathetic fuck out of their little cave.
Fair enough.
Yes, that's fair.
So we're good.
Thanks for
She did it to me, she did it to Jordy, she did it to Snowflake when he stepped back a little bit. Like, anytime you're like, I'm done with this bullshit, she's like, oh, really?
I don't know.
Amber, you're in this situation because of your own actions.
I disagree, but thank you for the money.
Do I need to
Amber, did we post the videos to your channel? I'm sorry, I missed the memo on that.
jump in, Jax? I'll zoom in. Oh, what's up, boss?
It's want all the time.
It's her own videos, her own content that got her demonetized. And what's stopping her from remonetizing?
What the who the fuck are you talking to?
I was talking about Ken.
Who the fuck you over here looking like somebody punched you in the face, but really you ate too many jelly donuts last night and your face all puffy on the right side, talking to me, motherfucker.
Wait,
Right, she didn't slip in the shower. She doesn't shower. She slipped on the jelly donut.
is it?
Yeah, your face looks lopsided today.
It's always
That's so mean. Your face looks lopsided today.
interesting watching her decide in real time what's offensive and what's entertaining based entirely on who's saying it. Same words, same tone, different person, completely different reaction.
Of
Is it my
course.
lymphedema?
It's probably where you fell. Did you fall?
Oh, now she has lymphedema on her face too? Jesus fuck, dog. Her whole brain is probably just a lymphedema clump.
On the right side?
Yeah, that's the side that hurts.
So, yeah.
Did it bounce off the dial too? Sorry.
I mean, I can tell you kicked on the makeup today, so it's probably...
I'm just envisioning the scene in The Substance when Elizabeth first injects herself and then she crashes out in the bathroom.
Probably why. Welcome to Band World. So let me tell you
Wait, I'm
something.
worried about my face.
Could you imagine a younger, thinner you, but it's a mini Ambi crawling out her back? You know what? I would like to see what would happen if we got the pods from the fly and we put in a praying mantis, or no, a stick bug and amber. What would that create? It is lopsided. You got more tooth infections?
I mean,
Oh my God, I'm scared.
like you're about to puke.
Hold on. I need to look at yesterday's and see if I look like that yesterday too. Oh, I did. Okay, I'm just fat on that side. Okay.
So apparently
All sides, Ambi. 360.
Currently, Amber already has a prescription for the new Wegovy pill just sitting at the pharmacy. She says her doctor sent it in a month ago and she didn't even realize.
Yeah, sure.
And if you've been around long enough, you already know what this means. We're about to enter another weight loss arc, whether it lasts 2
Allegedly.
weeks or 2 months.
Wait, I need
Current day. She's still on it? I don't think so.
to give an update to the people who care about this. This is just
No one
you know.
does.
So they came out with a Wegovy pill, right? And I messaged my doctor like a month ago and I said, can you prescribe it to me?
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't realize that he responded a month ago and sent it into the
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't she claim to be seeing her doctor and whatnot? But she doesn't know that her doctor's contacting her? Allegedly.
pharmacy. So I might be starting a GLP-1 soon.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome.
So let me get this straight.
She ain't doing shit.
The prescription has been sitting there for a month, just chillin', not urgent or important, but now suddenly it's front and center on the show.
Also, like, if you don't claim a prescription, they don't hold it forever.
Almost like she's grabbing a prop out of storage because the current storyline was getting stale.
Of course.
Have you ever done anything like that before?
I have a few times and they do work.
Okay.
And it causes my inflammation to go down a lot with like my lymphedema and lipedema. So maybe my face won't look so round. So I'm really excited.
Again, Amber, I don't think the lymphedema's in your fucking face. If it is, it's hanging on your forehead. I was gonna say, do you sleep on one side? No, she sleeps on her back.
That's
Maybe
like
just the way gravity pulls it all.
the only time I can lose large amounts of weight. The only time.
And you gonna be in that
True that. And then the second you go off it, bam, right back.
just walking and talking like, yeah, look at me strut, look at my shelf, look at that motherfucker. That's gonna be you,
Oh,
ALR.
We kind of like.
you got too into it.
Someone was like, because Ghostface turns me on, right?
Gross. I hate hearing her say things. The fuck?
So
Hello, Sydney. I see you in the house
That's why.
with your purse.
I smell like Gucci and Chanel, bitch.
Are we gonna be cuddled?
I don't believe that.
Please, L.
She probably smells like the bottom of a Gucci flip-flop.
Mm-hmm.
Because I got a wide wingspan, ALR.
Emily wanted
So does she.
Colleen to crush her with her stomach. She
What are we doing with the ketchup? Look at the way she looks at the camera with what it's saying. Gross.
verbatim said she wanted her hospitalized. She is a nurse in Wisconsin. Must report her to the board.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Did Emily actually say that? Did Emily actually say that she wanted her hospitalized? I think that might be a bit of a stretch. Maybe I missed something though.
Colleen died by her hands.
You
Colleen
have to
said she
ban that
didn't
person.
post $4.
Actually, that's one of the rules.
ALRI.
Oh, fuck off.
And them?
When people say report in any sort of way
Okay.
someone's job, you have to ban them. Before this show ever starts, there's like
Oh, mama. Mom. Is that why Emily's had so much free time now to go to Disney and to come see you for a week?
300 people always waiting, and it's always the haters.
Oh, yeah.
Haters are my biggest fans, baby girls. Like, genuinely my biggest fans.
Yet you talk so much shit to them every single time, especially in the past when those are the only people that kept your fucking lights on, kept your bills paid, and still to this day are the only reason that you can pay anything, Amber. You're even, 100, 200 supporters? That ain't going to pay your rent.
Emily wanted Colleen hospitalized. Banning donos for sharing info ALR shared first is crazy. ALR, admit what your GF
No,
did to her.
actually, you
Colleen
cannot
said she
say that
didn't
you're going to
post for
report
dollar.
someone, you
Emily is a
idiot.
feeder nurse.
Womp womp.
Chat, don't let this go.
You're such a dumb bitch. Okay. Anyways, moving on. Ow, my leg. I fell in the shower.
Come on, stand up, Big.
And I'm
Get up,
swollen. I
Get up,
get
bitch.
up.
She stood up the exact same as she normally would, and you expect me to believe that she just took a tumble.
Oh, yes. God, that's what I'm talking about. Damn, Amber.
He gets too into it.
Damn, Amber.
Oof.
Mamalynn.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like she's doing it on purpose.
Oh, I fell in the shower because the conditioner.
Mamalynn.
It's basically just how she always walking anyways. Just everything is trying to drag her down, literally.
She needs a walker at this point.
She
Or
does.
like one of those pimp canes.
Bitch, I'm not running circles around you.
No, she definitely needs a walker.
I hate my legs. Hold on.
Well,
I'm depressed. Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
Well, she's got to catch her breath.
Someone said Amber gonna go feral.
What's that mean? That build is outrageous.
Straight up, bro. I need to
Okay,
do.
imagine if she goes to fat camp.
All right.
She's walking in the cabin. She falls on the gravel. And the rest of the time, she has to be like wheelchaired around.
You
Keem, that's your job. Personal wheelchair bitch.
think I'm someone I'm not, and it's actually really funny. If I went to fat camp, you'd be surprised.
I'm sure. She'd probably be locking every door behind her.
I can
Surprised
see.
at what?
Whoa.
The smell, I'm sure.
Okay, that's fair.
Oh my god, I have to go on that Wegovy pill. I have
that's
to.
what-
Oh my
Amber,
god, I just
Amber, you
look
like
so
whipped cream?
fat. I just went back and looked.
You like whipped cream? And this,
Well, of course you do, Amby.
you
I'm
know what's
really
funny?
sad. It's a lie. It's a lie.
Is it a lie? What's a lie? Explain to me what a lie
people.
is.
These people are lying. It's fine.
Amber, nobody likes you.
What about the hip?
I love how there's really nothing to add. And so Fupa just slides in with Amber. No one likes you. You know what? When in doubt, just insult her.
See, what about that? Amber, spell hypocrisy. Hungry hippos.
To be honest, off the top of my head, I'm not sure I could either. I'm terrible with visualizing words.
Hungry
H-Y-E-R
Or no.
Yes.
O-B-Y.
Okay, she's so stupid.
Fat and skinny.
It's literally like having a conversation with a little kid that can just swear. Right?
To bed. Amber rolled over and Skinny was dead.
Wait,
A sweet tea,
Okay.
though. Go vape up your butt. I have BPD, so one
Shut the fuck up.
day I'm happy, one day I'm not. 1 hour I'm happy, 1 hour I'm not.
Oh, also, our VC is back.
Yes.
It done been back because I called Keem and I whined about it, and he goes, "Only if you go to fat camp." And I said no. He still gave me my VC back. You love
Ew. The way she said my VC. She's a creep over there, dude. I'm saying.
Me?
Like, I don't like the vibe that's being projected about that place.
He has a heart. He's so sweet. I'm toddler Lynn.
I hope
Ken, look at how obviously entertaining you are, dude.
Ella doesn't sit on any more cats.
There's still something going on back here. There's still some. Good God. She's moving pretty quick. I'm gonna say she's fine. Oh, that chair's screaming. Hold on. We need a thumbnail of something, and her looking all pitiful is... Well, feels right.
$20.
We're getting down to $4.60 because we're
Yeah, okay, maybe collectively, but between all of you.
Going to fat camp.
No,
There it
we're
is.
not.
There it
I'm
is.
not
Guppies in
going.
chat.
You don't understand. It's literally to lose weight. It is. And
I'm
everyone
not
there.
going.
Can I be honest? I have not seen anyone losing weight while they're there, but you know, you do you.
Ken was there last year. Didn't everyone lose weight?
Everybody
I'm not
lost weight. It
going.
was phenomenal. You'll be there.
I'm not going. This isn't a K-op. I'm not going.
What? A what?
A K-op?
It's okay.
I don't know. I think I might have made that up. I might have heard it
You
somewhere.
did.
You mean gay-op?
I'm not going to fucking.
That was such a stupid joke, and of course she. Oh, Daddy Keem, you're so funny.
At camp.
You are.
Well, Fupa, now
That sounded bad. That sounded bad. I didn't mean the voice like that. I do apologize.
that you're going, your number one mission is to drag that hog there.
I'm gonna strap her to a trailer.
This is how my boss speaks to me.
We're gonna make
Oh
it
my
happen.
God, come on. I can't joke with you. You're my friend. I can call you a hog.
I'm Keem's friend.
Come on.
Her only
Gross.
friend.
The famous Keem is my friend.
Her only friend.
She actually makes me want to rip my skin off. You just know that like unbearably cringe feeling. Amber.
Of course we're friends. We work together. We crush
Hey,
it.
Brantley. I love a Brantley.
She loves you too.
Yeah, I bet.
I need people to know that, like, mental things is scary. Like,
There are girls outside right now that are taking selfies in front of a rock wall.
God damn. Alrighty, you guys. I can't stand her. Thank God we do these 3 times a week. Not every day. Ah! I don't know what it is. I guess it's probably just the fact that, like, knowing it all comes from a place of, like, she feels untouchable where she's at right now. And I think with that, she's not going to give that up for as long as it'll last. But it'll only last as long as the money does. And unfortunately, the money seems to be drying up for Ambeast. Anyways, y'all, thank you so much for tuning on in, listening to me bitch. Really do appreciate y'all. I hope everyone's having a beautiful Friday. You're gonna have a good weekend, okay? Don't argue with me. And I found some stuff to react to alongside a barbecue chillin' upload, newer upload on Foodie. And then I think we're going to do a flob to blob. I think we are. It's going to be a flobby Friday, you guys. I enjoy them. So tune in at noon, probably, for the newer stuff. And then tune in later in the afternoon for that. Also, if you feel like it, check out the second channel. Link is in the description. It's called The Goo Review. There will be a very long, very in-depth review to the movie Begonia coming out Friday or Saturday. I'll be honest, there's a lot of editing. Thank you so much, you guys. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, like, subscribe, comment. And I will catch y'all in the next one. Take care.